For stage two, man, this is actually a pretty. I kind of got excited about this one just to like to let people know that we were pretty much at work, just like chilling or whatever, and I was just scrolling through my phone and I was like, wait a minute, guys, I think I found my next topic to talk about because this just came out of nowhere, dude. So
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Oof. All right, I'm just gonna cut straight to the point.
Let's
pretty
do it.
much, Keanu Reeves, Constantine 2. It's supposedly happening, man, and I'm actually excited.
Pretty much confirmed. I mean, not 100% sure, but it's like
it looks like it's gonna go through, man. I'm not gonna lie, and
honestly,
I would love to see Keanu Reeves take this role again because I actually liked the first movie, to be honest. It was pretty underrated for its time.
Yeah,
and I mean, for the fans that know, they know what kind of movie this was, but for those who didn't, I would just say you should just watch it a second time because I think it's aged pretty well, and I think you guys would actually finally understand why this movie was the way it was back then. But just the fact that 15 dang years later, man, that they're getting ready to freaking make a sequel, dude.
2005, dude. But man, I cannot believe that movie's 15 years old.
And it aged well, dude. Like I saw it like not. I actually saw it like what I want to say a few months ago, and it was just me watching it by myself. I'm like, yeah, man, this movie was one of those movies that like.
So who came up with this news, man? Like who said that was gonna come out? Like what's going on? Like I mean, I know the studio wasn't the one who said that this movie was gonna come out.
No, it was Peter Stormare. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
That's the devil on the first movie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And for those who also know, he was actually a very popular actor or very popular character in Prison Break. In the first season, he was one of the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the mobster in that movie. Like he wanted.
He has that face, man.
Yep. And he's pretty much the one that confirmed it. He pretty much says Constantine 2 is happening. So the fact that he said it, I'm assuming he's probably going to reprise his role. But I mean, who knows? He might have something else.
It's a rumor that's as far. I mean, that's what I'm assuming too. Like he tweeted about Instagram about this, and if he Instagram, maybe he's in. I mean, he has to now.
Yeah.
I'm just mind blown that Keanu is gonna reprise this role, man, because he's so hot right now, dude. He's like, I mean, I'm a fan of Keanu since Speed, like back in the day, bro. Like, dude, I watched that movie and I said, this dude is amazing, action pack, like all the time, really cool. Then he came out with the Matrix movies. Awesome, man. It's the first time that I believe that CGI became this thing that I say this just makes movies 1,000 times more awesome. Mm-hmm. So I love all those 3 movies, and dude, he's been doing a lot of things lately. Right now, it's like John Wick just bring him back from the death. And to me, John Wick is like an exaggerated version of freaking Constantine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I love those movies, man. Like
me too. Yeah. I mean, they're like mindless movies in a way, but they're so well done. Like it's just action packed. It's just something you sit down with a bowl of popcorn and just basically enjoy to the end, man. You know, like it's awesome.
But I'm stoked, and honestly, man, to you know what, dude? Like, I mean, I've been listening and like just hearing people talk about it too, dude. And to be honest, I kind of agree with some of them. This is actually a pretty good time to bring this movie out, especially since, I mean, Constantine is part of the DC universe. I mean, he's kind of like the Doctor Strange of that universe, and I feel like it's a perfect time to bring this dude back because they can introduce so much more, especially if they want to use him towards like the Snyderverse or whatever. They can introduce him there, like maybe like towards like the Flash point movie or whatever. Like
there was something I wanted to ask you, man, because that going through that same line, I read this article that was the Screen Rant article, and pretty much people were concerned about this movie happening or not, since I believe J.J. Abrams is gonna take over the DC universe or something. There's a rumor, like a big rumor, that he's the one that's gonna take the helm of that moving forward in movies, and then Zack Snyder is the one that is introducing his universe on HBO Max. Yeah. By the way, HBO Max is just the hottest thing right now. and there was like concern that it's he gonna do it and belong to the universe of Zack Snyder, or is it gonna be part of whatever JJ has in store for that? So it's a little bit distorted what's gonna happen with his take on and to what universe or world is it gonna belong? Is it gonna belong to the Batman that Matt Reeves is doing, or is it gonna belong to this Batman? And again, with the Flash running around, maybe everything is gonna be connected. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's my question to you is that what do you think? Do you think this is gonna be something that's gonna be happening maybe on theaters, or do you think it's gonna be pretty much added to whatever Zack Snyder is building? But what do you? I mean, and this is theorized. So what do you think this is heading?
I mean, I would love for this to go towards the Snyder's universe, just because, yeah, he that dude can just fill in so many holes in terms of like the dark side aspect of the Marvel universe, which is pretty much like Shazam, like what's his face, Black Adam, Felix Faust, like all those freaking even Darkseid for all that matter. Like he can be that other side of the spectrum, I guess. Yeah. But I don't want to heavily rely on him being in the theaters. I would rather have him be in like series.
I'm gonna say yes. I was gonna say that. I'm gonna say it. I want a miniseries. I don't want theaters.
Yeah, I agree. Especially like the Justice League Dark, dude. Like, yes. have you ever seen that animated movie for that?
I did.
They should do something like that on HBO, but live action, and bring those guys to fruition in real life for sure.
I agree 1,000% with you. Yeah, man. Like that's what I want. I just saw like we were discussing last week, the Queen's Gambit. I want that to be whatever DC Universe throw at us. I want miniseries, no flashback. I want to see an episode when they were little or where they were like teens, or I just dedicated one freaking 45 minutes episode to that, so we can get super engaged into the story. That just gives me like 2 minutes, 1 minute flashbacks. Hate flashbacks. I hate them. They take away from the story. They put you up. All right, it's just 2 seconds. It's like, was this worth it? No, man. I believe you're gonna go into complex characters. Miniseries is the way to go. So yes, man, I agree with you. This should be a miniseries, man.
If it is a miniseries, they should bring back Matt Ryan, the guy who played Constantine in the Arrowverse.
Okay.
I thought he did a pretty good. I mean, he was the voiceover too for that Dark Justice League Dark. He was Constantine in that. He portrayed the voice of that dude. So I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. I think he was just kind of cheesy that way because is obviously the CW. They're kind of like whatever. But
no, this needs to be R. I don't know what to tell you. He
can pull it off, man. That dude, if given the right circumstances and the people he's gonna work with, he can pull it off. I mean, I enjoyed him as Constantine. Keanu Reeves. If they were to do the whole DC extended universe with Keanu, it has to be on the big screen. I mean, because if you put that mofo in a miniseries or whatever, then they're gonna bump up. You're gonna be $25 a month just to be watching HBO Max.
I believe HBO has the bank for that, man. I mean, everything ever since before HBO Max, before Netflix, before all these things that we got going on right now, HBO has always been premium service. So I don't see why they cannot pull that off. I mean, I'm not asking for his series to be at the scale of Game of Thrones. Of course not. No, not at that scale. So I believe they should have the money to do something like this. I believe they can. But I mean, it shouldn't be that complicated, to be honest with you, because pretty much, I mean, I know Keanu is right now like a hot star, but again, I mean, you don't have to put him all the time with all this AAA type of actors. I believe you just can do pretty much a series based on him, probably newcomer actors, and just do your thing and tell a story. But we'll see, man. You're right. It's kind of it's one of those things that maybe we start talking about, oh, this should be easy, and we don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. I believe HBO can pull it off. I mean, if they've been like that since always, and they were able to pull like Game of Thrones, which I don't know how much was it per episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
it was like some millions right there.
Yeah, dude. It was. I want to say like 8 figures, bro. At least.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so I don't see this as impossible. but we'll see. And since how things are now, I assume this is gonna be the way to go. Honestly, like you cannot expect people to go to theaters based on how things are going. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I think that this is good. I'm with you on many of these things, man. I want this to be a mini series. I'm hoping this is a mini series. I'm hoping this belongs to the Snyder world. I'm hoping they come up with Justice League Dark at some point, and I'm hoping them to grow this universe because this universe needs to be expanded. This universe screams to be expanded, and if HBO want content, they don't have to look elsewhere. They have so much content in the freaking DC universe that
seriously.
I mean,
even Etrigan, man, they can bring Etrigan in. Freaking Swamp. I mean, they're making a series of Swamp,
yes.
but they should revamp that, to be honest, because that show's kind of wow. And then Zatanna, man, like yeah, David Boston was this Dead Man, like that dude. I like that dude, man. In Justice League Dark, he was pretty cool. But yeah, man, they just got so many. They got so many things to work with. I mean, I you know what? I hope this is a mini series, to be honest, because this would just be a lot of fillers for what's up there on the.
And that's another thing. Again, you don't have to do a series about it. You can just do a mini series. Don't do a movie. Just do a mini series. It can be 4 to 6 chapters, 45 minutes each, and you tell a story. Done. It doesn't have to be 12 seasons. I mean, unless it becomes insanely popular and HBO wants to bang. And if that happens, that means that the ball is rolling. They're making money, and we're making it, and we're giving you content. Fine. But I believe this, just as a startup, as a project, I bring it back because I believe the fandom is there. And I believe right now is the time, with so much people craving for our content, to bring this back. Keanu's popularity, people craving for our content, and freaking DC on HBO Max, dude, I believe this is the perfect recipe for success. I think this is going to be great.
And you don't got to pay Dilly Squad. You literally just pay that second monthly, dude. That's it.